friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie. It's been a while since I've done one of these being filmed a video. Sorry I've been gone for so long. Work has been kicking my butt. But I'm really excited to get into today's video. I'm doing this look, except I'm not talking to you about what I'm doing. It's not really a tutorial. This is more of just like a conversation, you and I. Actually, it's more like me unloading my entire life problems, but I mean, same difference. I'm really loving this makeup. I kind of wish I did a tutorial on it, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. If you'd like to see how to I'm not even gonna tell you how to do it, so just keep on watching. So normally I would describe to you like what products I'm using and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna do my makeup and just talk about life and not talk about what I'm doing. So visual representation only. So it's been a minute, obviously. A lot has changed in my life in the last few months. It's been insane, to be honest. I left both of my part-time jobs. I have a new full-time job, which is very exciting. Money has been a huge struggle lately, which has been really crappy, but we're dealing with it. What do I want to talk about first? Let's talk about me leaving MAC, because I feel like that's the most important thing. Last November, I got the job or the position of a third key holder, which is just like an assistant manager. I'd wanted that job for like a really, really long time. Like pretty much since I started at MAC, I wanted to be full-time, and the only full-time positions in the company at that time were pretty much just like third key positions, assistant retail manager positions. So I was like, I'll be a third key, right? Because for the longest time when I was working at MAC, from 2017 up until 2019, I was only part-time. I would work 19 hours a week, and I would usually work another full-time job alongside that, just because the 19 hours a week like wasn't really enough. Sometimes during the holiday season I would get extra hours, or if other like stores needed help, I would go assist over there too. So that would always help out with hours. If we were understaffed, I would get a ton of hours, but like if we were fully staffed, I was at 19 hours, which just wasn't enough money for me to pay the bills fully. So I worked several different part-time jobs. I worked at H&M. I worked at Applebee's for like a month. That job sucked. And then I worked at a salon for a few months, which paid nothing. I was a receptionist, so yeah, like it paid nothing. So last November I got the assistant manager position, the third key holder position, which gave me full time. It gave me benefits, which was awesome because the ELC benefits are amazing. And then just in general, like it gave me a better sense of purpose. Like I really was fully invested in MAC. That was like my favorite company of all time. I still do love MAC, and that was my favorite job of all time, but you know, I was super duper invested in the company, and I really wanted to grow within the company. So I was super duper excited. That was my dream job. And then COVID happened, like I said, and they decided to cut, cost saving wise, I get it, but like they decided to cut all of the third key positions inside of Macy's department stores, which I was in. They cut a lot of different positions. And so back in July, like way at the end of July, we had like a Zoom call kind of meeting, and they basically said like, if you want to stay on part-time, you can keep your benefits. So I said, sure, I'll stay on part-time. And so I did. But to be honest, I was not happy with either of my jobs. Just like the retail makeup landscape has changed completely, obviously because of like COVID and COVID restrictions, and I'm not really that mad about that because like I don't want to be touching a ton of people's faces right now with COVID happening, but it's just totally different. It's just not, the job isn't what it used to be, and because I was back at part-time, you know, I just wasn't really happy anymore, and I was not happy in the environment that I was in. And I really wanted growth, so I decided to leave. I quit my other part-time job as well, and yeah, I start my new job on Thursday. I'm very, very, very excited. I won't be super specific about like what it is, but I am incredibly excited because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and I'm excited about growth. So yeah. I'm thinking of doing a video on how to get a job at Mac, because Mac is obviously like a very, very well sought after career for a good reason. The benefits are great, the discount is amazing, and just in general, like, Mac is just a really good company to work for. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing a video on how to get a job at Mac. That, honestly, I was there for 3 years, and that was my favorite job of all time. And if things had been different, if COVID hadn't happened, I probably would still have my job at Mac, but you know, it is what it is. We're moving on. But yeah, so I'm heading in like just a new direction right now, and I'm really, really excited for what my new job is going to give me and what I'm going to be able to do there. So yeah, it's going to be very different for sure. Similar, but different. But I'm excited. By the way, I am using Mac Painterly because I still love Mac products. Mac products are still some of my favorites, you know? Most of my collection is made up of Mac products. Again, having, you know, me having worked there for 3 years, so. But I've been like so unbelievably broke this month, so I was not able to use my discount one last time. And I'm devastated, to say the least, because when I first started working at Mac, every weekend, I was at the Mac store at the Mall of America, spending my money, use my new discount. I was like, I got this discount, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. And here's what I'll say. Even though I'm sad that I'm not working at Mac anymore, and it feels weird that I'm not working at Mac anymore, once a Mac girl, always a Mac girl. My last day at Mac was supposed to be on the 29th, which was the Sunday after Black Friday. However, at my other job, there was a bit of a COVID situation, and my manager ended up getting COVID, and she told me that she thought she had a cold, but then she also said like, oh, you know, except that I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night and I can't breathe, and anytime that I move around or do anything, I really do struggle to breathe. I'm like, are you sleeping under a rock? Like, that's a COVID symptom, girl. But because I was exposed, the Mac and Macy's policy is pretty much like, if you have been exposed within 14 days, you can't go to work, or you can't go to work within 14 days of being exposed. So yeah, wasn't able to finish up my last 3 shifts, and that was incredibly disappointing, but it is what it is. I will be able to go in and say hi to everyone again. It's not that big of a deal. I worked there for like 3 years, so it's not like I'm like not welcome. I want us to go back into a lockdown so badly. I mean, yes and no, because I did just get this new job, and it would suck if immediately after I started we had to go back into lockdown. But the way that COVID is ramping up in this state right now, and just in the country in general, it's getting scary, and more people I know are getting it. And yeah, it's the holiday season right now. It's cold and flu season, and I just feel like right now is the best time for us to go back into a lockdown. But will it happen? Absolutely not, because these businesses will go absolutely crazy if they're forced to shut down and they can't make as much money. But yeah, it just like, it truly feels like an end of an era. Like, that was a different Madie, and now this is a new Madie. It just, I don't know, it feels weird. And a couple weeks ago, I've been into tarot reading recently. I've been really into tarot reading. If you are interested in having your cards read by me, follow my Instagram, Madie and Makeup, and then DM me, and I'll hook you up with a tarot reading. Anyways, so I have been doing tarot readings not as frequently lately because I just have not had the time with how much I've been working, although I do have the next few days off, which is nice. But yeah, I like the day after I put in my 2-week notice at Mac, I had not been doing tarot readings like at all that week, and I was really feeling like I needed some guidance. I had just put that 2-week notice in like kind of on a whim, in like more of an emotional state, and I read my cards like the morning after. I got some really interesting ones. I got the Tower card, which is a very like serious card. When you get the tarot card, pretty much it means that like everything in the past is like crumbling, dying, and you're being forced to change. And that's kind of like how I felt. Like I quit Mac even before I had a full-time job lined up, and it took a lot of scrambling and a lot of applying and a lot of like reaching out to people before I got this job. Yeah, it was maybe a little bit stupid of me to quit Mac without having any other like job lined up, because even though I was only part-time at Mac and even though I really only worked there 2 days a week, like I still really needed that money, and I really needed those benefits. And so yeah, it was kind of stupid of me to not have anything lined up before I quit, but I'm glad that I did it because it really kicked me into gear, like into finding that full-time thing for myself. And so yeah, I'm very proud. The cards pretty much told me like, girl, get your ish together, okay? And you will get rewarded. And I feel like I've been rewarded a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, I've been like really into like witchcraft and the arcane arts lately, like tarot and astrology and crystals. Last night was the full moon, November 30th. I forgot to leave my crystals out and I'm upset about it, but it is what it is. I've been wanting to incorporate tarot cards and astrology into my videos because I always feel like doing makeup is like great and doing makeup is fun and people enjoy watching it, but a lot of people do makeup. And so the goal to kind of being more successful on like a space like YouTube is finding your niche, you know? And so I'm kind of wanting to start incorporating like tarot reading and astrology onto my channel, but I'm not sure like how I want to do it. So if y'all have any recommendations for things you would like to see, let me know. On my Instagram, I've been doing a tarot card of the day when I get the time to do it. So it's not every day, but I try to do most days. But basically I'll just like choose a card randomly from one of my decks and talk about the significance of the card. And I do different, because obviously like the cards mean different things when they're upright and reversed. So if the card is reversed, I'll leave it alone and I'll just give like the definition of the card reversed. Or if it's upright, I'll just give the definition of the card upright. And it's really, really interesting. Some of the cards, like the Rider-Waite deck, which is like the most like classic tarot card deck, that the images in that deck are really, really like symbolic to the meaning of the card, which is really cool, super interesting. So the Rider-Waite deck is a really, really easy deck to use if you're just starting out doing tarot readings. Okay, now I said I wasn't going to talk about makeup, but right now I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation, and I am obsessed with how beautiful this glow is. I literally just take like a big fluffy brush like this, and I just kind of go all over. It's not meant to be like a fuller coverage foundation. It's meant to be kind of sheer, which is nice, but I can build up the coverage if I want to. But I just am obsessed with the glow that it gives. Like it just gives the most wet, luminous, healthy glow, and it looks so good. I am going out and about. I have to go pick up a prescription. I am gonna go see a couple friends, socially distanced. So I'm wondering if I wanted, like, you can kind of see some of my spots coming through here. I've not been doing my skincare routine lately, so I'm wondering if I want to go in with a little bit more coverage, or if I'm gonna be wearing a mask anyway, like, what's the point? We'll just do a little bit of extra coverage for the video, why not? But I really love doing tarot readings. I think doing tarot is just so much fun, and it's great to get that insight, you know, into how your life is going at the moment, and you know, not really predicting the future, but definitely giving insight into future events that might happen. But I'm trying to learn how to do birth charts because I'm wanting to map out my boyfriend's, because I need to know what his rising and his moon signs are, for sure. I already know that I'm Pisces sun, Leo moon, Cancer rising, but I need to know what he is. He's a Gemini sun, but what else is he? He is very, very classically a Gemini though. Like he is the definition of Gemini, and every time that I tell people that I, a Pisces, am with a Gemini, they get very confused. If you are into witchy stuff, you should follow my Instagram so we can be friends. You should follow my Instagram anyway. It's Madie M Makeup. But yeah, follow my Instagram so we can be friends, because I need to talk to more people about witchy stuff. I have so much acne down here, it's insane, especially like right here. I have like this huge like patch of them and they're like really raised. I don't know where I do know where they came from. It's maskne. In the beginning I was like, maskne, please, because I was, you know, wearing my mask out and stuff, and I was starting to go to work and I was wearing my mask to work and I was like, I'm not really seeing any maskne. And about a month ago I started seeing some more zits pop up over here and I was like, oh, there it is. But also I've been like really bad at doing my skincare routine, so that's also as to why I have a lot of acne on my face right now. I don't know why I'm spending so much time with my skin considering I'm literally gonna be wearing a mask for most of the time, but I don't know. I'm trying to look cute for pictures. Let's talk about being broke this month, and yeah, the last few months have been kind of rough, but this month especially has been a doozy. I know some of y'all have felt this before. I have felt this before. This is not the first time I've been broke, and this won't be the last time I've been broke. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be the last time I'm ever gonna be broke again. I will never be this broke again, but I've been so broke that I have been not paying some of my bills so that way I can pay my rent, which has been not fun and very scary, but you know, that's just the broke life right now. I've been broker than this. One time I was homeless, so you know, the situation can be worse. At least I have rent to pay. I'm trying to be more grateful for, you know, the things that I have. Sometimes I really can be not ungrateful, but I can really let my mental health kind of dampen the situation around me. Like, sure, I'm kind of broke right now, and that really sucks, and that affects my mental health like a lot, but at the same time I do have to take a step back sometimes and think to myself, like, I really am lucky because, you know, there are people who don't have a home, and it sucks only eating like leftovers or scavenging food from the cupboards, but it's worse than not eating at all. So yeah, trying to be more grateful. Mental illness sucks. If you don't know, I struggle with bipolar disorder, which I was diagnosed in January, but I've known for a really long time. And it's so easy to let depression like really overcome you and make it seem like I have like the crappiest situation in the world, but in reality, it really could be so much worse off. And I just have to keep reminding myself that on the really bad days, you know, where I'm like struggling mentally and I feel broke, which makes it even worse, and you know, I'm tired and whatever. Like, I just have to remember that it could be so much worse than it really is, but at the same time my situation's also really bad, and if we didn't have capitalism the way that we have it now, it would be different. But anyways, we're not going to get into that. I'm using a highlighter to highlight my inner corners, but for the majority of my eyes I was using, or pretty much all of my eyes, I was using the ColourPop Gather Round Sisters palette with Hocus Pocus. I love this. I got the glitters too. I meant to do a review on it, but work got in the way because I was working like 60, 55 hour work weeks. Yeah, it's been literally exhausting, but you know, never again. Okay, I know I said again I wasn't going to talk about the makeup that I was using, but I am using the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer. There's been a lot of mixed reviews about it, but I actually really like it. Do I like it more than the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzing Stick? No, I don't. A lot of people have been saying that it's like really patchy and it's not super blendable. Here's my mini review. I know I said I was going to talk about makeup, but whatever. Here's my mini review. I feel like it does dry down a little bit, so you have to be quick with it. I feel like it works best when you use like a flat brush and you lay it in place the way that you want it. If you do like a couple streaks here, or you use like a little brush and then kind of blend it out, it's going to get really patchy. But if you just place it where you want it and then just diffuse over the edges, it looks so much nicer. Because I've done it where I've like used a brush like this and then just kind of did a couple little dots. It just doesn't work like that. You do have to use like a brush like this and just kind of press it into place. It's a beautiful bronzer. This is Butter Biscuit. Like, it just looks so natural and glowy. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. But again, like literally nothing beats the Milk Matte Bronzing Stick. That is a beautiful cream bronzer, and it's my all-time favorite for a reason. I'm using pretty much all cream products today because I just want to look really glowy and beautiful. Even if I am just going to cover it up mostly with a mask anyway, I just want to look ethereal. I've been meaning to do a tutorial with like how I do makeup with a mask, and I really should get around to doing that. I should just get around to filming in general, but you know, it's been a really interesting few months. I just have not had the time, again, working those like crazy 60 freaking hour work weeks. Oh, it's exhausting, and I just like do not have the time to film as much as I would like to. I don't even have the time to do tarot reads, which literally take like 15 minutes, but I just like, I never have the energy to do it anymore because I'm working so much. But again, I've got a couple days off, so I can just do whatever I want, and then I get back to my new job, and I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to open up my MAC like an Extreme Dimension waterproof mascara, but it's like incredibly hard to open, which is how you know that it's time to go. So I'm opening my last box of Extreme Dimension waterproof lash. Ooh, fresh. Fresh! I love that. Love a fresh mascara. Just gonna do some coats of that, even though I said I was not gonna talk about what I'm doing for makeup, but whatever. Okay, gonna pop on lashes and lips real quick. I guess I might as well just do this on camera because we're already here. This is really hard to do though. Even off camera, it's hard to do. I'm just not good at applying lashes, to be honest. I've also been doing more makeup on other people as well. I've been doing a lot of like photo shoots with my friend Tana, who is an incredible photographer. She is Tana Osman Photography on Instagram. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot more makeup on other people as well. As far as like friends go, not really a lot of freelancing, although I did do some gigs, like some weddings and stuff over the fall. But let me know if you guys prefer a voiceover or if you just like music instead, because I've done both before. But I don't know. Let me know what you want. Some people say that they like voiceover, some people say they don't. I don't know. I feel like if I'm doing like an instructional video, then I feel like a voiceover is necessary. But if I'm just doing like a makeup for fun, I don't know. But the question is, should I make those videos more educational, where I am describing what I'm doing? Like, because I am showing you how to do the makeup. My question is, I've said my question is like 1,000 times. You know, I just don't know. Voiceover, no voiceover. Let me know what you think. Okay, I'm gonna do a lip. Am I gonna do a lip even though I'm gonna wear a mask? Yes. Am I gonna take the lip off before I leave the house? Also yes. So tell me your opinion on, well, no, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna do the how to get a job at Mac video because I feel like that would be a really good informational video to give you guys for anyone who's looking for a job at Mac Cosmetics, which is one of my favorite jobs of all time. I was there for 3 years and I loved every minute of it. Let me know how you want me to incorporate tarot and astrology into my videos if you're interested in that. Let me know if you want me to do like readings or if you want me to do like information on like cards and numbers and astrology and stuff like that. Just tell me what you want. And then also videos of me doing other people's makeup. Do you want voiceovers? Do you want it to be instructional, or do you just want it to be a fun, aesthetically pleasing video? Tell me what you want. And then I'm also gonna do my makeup routine with my mask video. That should be soon, hopefully, if I can get my stuff together and film a video actually. Ooh, this makeup is really pretty. Yeah, I like this makeup a lot. It's like really smoky and vampy and definitely good for like fall, winter, and it works so well with my dark hair. Ooh. Anyways, that is the video. That's how my life has been going so far. Sorry I didn't do like a real tutorial and I just kind of did my makeup invented, but thank you for listening to me if you made it this far. I'm going to have a lot more time and more of a stable schedule, which I'm very excited about. So I'm ready to get back into filming and doing more videos and makeup, because I haven't played with makeup in a really long time and I haven't loved doing makeup in a really long time. So I'm really, really excited about this. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. If you'd like to see more of me, then just hit subscribe. All of my social medias will be down below, so check those out if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. Don't forget to wear your mask and stay 6 feet apart. Thank you all again so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.